What's up, my peoples? How we doing? I hope you're great. Um, there's been quite a few things on my mind this last week, and there was a energy that came through and started speaking to me like all week, and they won't tell me who it is. So it feels like our the source, our creator kind of energy. And I've asked, and there's no response. So it just feels like the collective energy of the universe. And my query is about our souls, the relationships, why we're here, the soul progression, what happens when we pass and go up to heaven's realm and other dimensions, how we should react to people, all these things. I've been getting a lot of messages and knowing, feeling like what I should say, in personal readings or, being on YouTube in different reactions. But this energy is very loving, and I can sense it. And I really want to do this channeling. Hopefully, everyone resonates and gets an understanding of the purpose of why we're here. You know, as a regular human, if you would think about your life, right? We grow up as a child. We have parents. We go through things. We go to school. We play. We use our imaginations. When we get a little older, we start liking other sexes or same sexes, whatever our preference is. And then we got to decide where we go to school or if we go to school. Then we decide if we want to get married and have children. And all the process of what job we want to do. And then we do have children per se. And then we got to raise them. And then they're off. But some people may question why. Like, well, I didn't do much. Or what was my purpose? Well, we all have purpose. Every single relationship we have is purpose. The why we're here is for relationships. Our soul families that we run around with. And the people we meet and the people we learn from and it's all about relationships. Everything is a relationship. People coming back around again and you meet someone and it's like deja vu. It's like, I know this person. It's weird. And you just click. And then you meet other people and you think, whoa, that ain't my clan. That's our intuition kicking in and our knowing of where we've been in all of our lives and our intuition of accumulating of what we did in every little life simultaneously. What would I do in this situation? It's that learning process of bonding with other souls. That's our purpose, is bonding with other souls and learning from other souls. That's our purpose. I'll get to the channeling, but I was getting something about, when we have choices, right? I don't know if it'll come in or not, but like with money, money is a fear-based thing. We want money. When we have lack, we worry about money. But as we go on through life, things are getting expensive. Vehicles, houses, everything's going up. We need internet now. We need a cell phone now. We need this now. And, we need a big TV now. But we have to make choices now with money based on income. So let's say you make this choice. We could live in wealth. We could live in wealth. So you get this job, and you think, oh, I got this money, now I can get this, let's just say, $60,000 car. And I got this payment. And it's going all right. Because you think you can afford it. But all of a sudden, things turn for the worse. You get in an accident, or you're off work for a while, whatever it may be. You don't really plan for the future, but you made this decision to get this car. Now, because of your choice in life, you've now put yourself on lack because of a future event. And now you're fear-based because you're of lack. But money is just a thing. You can create money. You can create your abundance by not being in lack. But you remember that our choices we make have consequences in the end. Like in my area, some people built some pretty expensive homes. No clue. They could be doctors. They could be CEOs in the area, whatever. Well, a lot of those expensive homes come up for sale. Budget cuts, they lost their job, poor choices, who knows? So if a person lives in gratitude and in an abundance of love and not greed, things will flow. It's like if you don't have a job, you're worried about having a job, then that fear-based feelings bring it down. You want to be in thought of that, I do have a job. I will get my job. Those kind of things. You stay in that high vibration level, and it creates abundance. If you're in pain and suffering, let it go and believe that your body is healthy, and give it to God. Give it to the universe. The change in attitude and mind and love and abundance creates greater change and greater things. And how we react to every situation creates abundance. So that's just a few things I was thinking about. There's a lot more. But I want to see what I have ideas. But I want to get it right from source. I mean, I could sit here and talk of what I feel and sense. I want to get it from source here about a soul. First, my query is about the soul's purpose and the transference into that realm and what goes on, what we can expect, and what it says for our purpose. So give me a second. It always works better when I'm by myself. When other energies are around, it feels like it's quiet. But when I'm by myself, only listening to what energy is connecting, I just basically repeat the words or what I sense is coming through. So let's get centered and see what Source has to say about a soul. A soul is pure energy. It is the transference of energy of all your lifetimes together in one moment. You have multiple things within your own body that correlates everything you've ever done and every life you ever had, and you're kind of computing through your intuition how you would react to a certain situation depending on what soul you're combining your forces with. So you meet someone on the street and you say hello. You may have met this person in a different lifetime. Your intuition would maybe say to engage this person and maybe talk more because you have a connection. And other times you may just say hi and wave and go on your day. But you are computing on a soul level whether you know this soul or you want to meet this soul, as in a human being experience. That is the purpose of the human existence. See, every soul desires, through agreement, desires to be in human existence. The learning process of a soul is the reason why you're on this planet, to create, to love, to join in with other soul beings within a human body, to experience love, to experience sharing your DNA. Because within a soul, you have all your ancestors all connected with you going back 1,000,000,000 years. Those DNA segments connect you. And that soul experience wants to expand. That energetic force wants to expand. So you're working on building relationships. See, for a soul knows only unconditional love. A soul is light. A soul is energy. A soul has been to the great realm of heaven and has met the guides and angels and knows every single one of your ancestors and people and other souls you've engaged with from your whole existence. You are running a multitude of lives together at once, and that is your intuition. Your intuition drives you, and it thrives you, and completes you. But lack thereof, intuition, causes the problems. The biggest thing a soul needs to get over is the lack of and fear of, because every soul is pure. Every soul is love. Every soul has been to the existence of unconditional love. But because we forget this memory, when we come down to have this body experience, you forget. It's mostly a wipe of your soul's existence because you are learning again. It depends on the person of how they want to create their existence. We each have challenges throughout our whole lives. Each soul is put into different scenarios. It's how you react to each scenario within your own life with persons, children, parents, cousins, everyone within your DNA and soul relationships create your whole lifetime. How you react is how you will evolve. It is a learning process, and that's what your soul wants to do. If you don't learn, you do it again. When you understand how to evolve, how to be in unconditional love and live in abundance and gratitude, you will achieve the greatest soul evolvement that you want, that we all want. The highest honor of being a soul is when we cross over to the next realm. An agreement is to be a guide. That is a high honor, to guide another human being, to make that connection with that soul and these other guides, to open that window of having another person be open, to be open to connect to the heavens and other dimension realms, and to share information and be a healer throughout this universe. That is the passion of a soul to ultimately get to, but you cannot get to that realm unless you learn. See, in our human existence, you do not understand what happens in a spirit realm, and you do not know what another soul is going through in their own learning process and what they've gone through with their hundreds and hundreds of other lives that they need to learn. You can have a clue by what they're going through, but to live in a compassionate way Compassionate society of unconditional love is the way to do it within your own relationships and with whoever you meet. To be in gratitude and love and sharing is the way we do it. Any kind of low vibration, energy, emotion brings us down quicker than all the work we have done to try to raise our vibrations. It is so quick and easy to react in anger and fear and lack than it is to love consistently. That is the challenge. That is your wish. That is your desire. To create constant patterns of love in a society that will help you and everyone around you to raise your vibrations, yourself, of self-love, spreads like wildfire within your soul family. When you share love and when you share gratitude, when you share compliments, when you share endearment, it brings up people around you and your life expands. You feel whole. You sleep better. You feel better. You heal better. But when you feel lack, when you feel jealous, when you feel fear of something, when you feel angry, when you feel sad, that pit of a soul's existence is so much harder to come out of than if you stay in love. The human existence does not understand the unconditional love that is felt within the spirit realm. It's pure. So helps you understand the earthly concepts of a soul. Now we'd like to go to the soul process after leaving and breaking that bond with your body and the next challenge of going into the white light. Heaven's realm is a white light. It is a dimension of infinite possibilities. Anything is created, anything is manifested, anything is possible. You can meet anything you want. You can explore the universe. You can hang out on Earth in a good way. But one thing when you're in that white light dimension, you're always connected to your soul family. The vibrations and thoughts and signs that are given on a daily basis is infinite. We as humans are generally feared of ghosts and those interactions. So as a soul in the heavens realm, we're gentle. Because we don't want to fear human existence. We don't want to bring you down into a scare level. So, once a soul leaves a body, there's this bond, this elastic connection that keeps you together. So even as you travel, as you're sleeping, you always have this connection, this elastic bond. It's like a cord. It's like a silver cord. There's a cord that connects. You can do whatever you want. The soul goes. But as long as you're connected, you're fine. But once that connection is lost, you will be going into another dimension. And within this dimension, you will look and see at every single interaction you have ever done in your entire life. You will go through the birth process. You will see intricate parts of your life, what you did wrong, what you did right, who you did wrong to, if you did wrong to yourself. You will understand everything you did in your entire life, and you will see every life you've done before. And no matter who you are as a soul, you will always, always be greeted in unconditional love, no matter whom. But we say, those choices you make on this earthly realm will be judged. With unconditional love, you will be judged. You are accepted. You are loved. Whether this soul accepts the knowledge, you will meet your maker. You will meet the masters that have trained you. And they will all give you, like, let's say it's a school. You're in class. And you are shown what you've done as a soul. Past, present, future, any possibilities. What you've learned. When you've graduated that class, you will move up dimensions. You will graduate. And in this graduation is where you decide. Once you've done all your check marks of right, wrong, otherwise, you will move up. And that was where you meet your team. You will meet your spirit guides, your family members, your soul family that may have passed on. And that's when you decide what you want to do next. What you do next agreed upon. There's no judgment. There's no judgment of what you're going to do next. You can decide whatever you want to do next for your highest good. But there is a higher authority that may interject. Our creator, our source, has a plan, kind of like a higher authority plan. Of how things on the planet are going to play out. So if you did not settle your debt, your karmic debt with a certain soul, you may decide to repeat that. Or you may decide to skip that. It all depends if that soul is currently in this realm. Or you may decide to wait. It's a good thing for souls to spend longer time in that realm. A quick turnaround to a soul to come back to the earth plane is enjoyable because the soul wants to have a heartbeat, wants to be alive. That wasn't good. I just had a phone call. Because I think I lost where I was at. That was annoying. Something about repeating. I guess that's it. Thanks to that phone call, it went away. But maybe someday I'll continue from there. Oh, I see it's 30 minutes already. But it feels like the soul will make this contract. But it feels like you want a good period of time in that realm. But if we do our work now and release all debts and understand how we live, the zip zap to that white light realm is seamless and it's unconditional. But if you go, we're just playing out a movie in a human experience and enjoying contacts with other souls. Our purpose is to interact with other souls within our soul family and create other soul family. We're in our little realm of people. We have so many choices. And every choice we make changes our soul's path through our intuition. Every single choice. Whether I go to college, whether I don't go to college, if I marry this person, you change your direction. Choices. But the choices we made is our actual intuition, good, bad, or ugly, because that is our intuition and our soul saying, I need to complete my mission. I need to marry this person to figure out my soul contract with that person, or to continue it, or to be blessed with a marriage of 70 years and children and grandchildren or no children. It's that mission. Creating those connections. And like in that realm of heaven and otherwise, everything is. Everything is. Everything is connected. Everything is known. It's energy molecules and spirit. It's just all knowing. But the highest, wisest ones are the ones that have had experiences on earth. Those to be guides know. A spirit that has never been alive before only knows knowledge. Yeah, they have that knowledge of everything that's ever happened. But a soul being a guide that had that experience, like Metatron, he's one, Archangel Metatron, he was a living being. But as an angel now, his greater knowledge and healing and aspects high greater than an archangel that's never been a human. It's that experience. We're here for the experience. And to break those bonds and be in unconditional love, be happy. To live in abundant lack. No lack. Live in abundance, gratitude, love, and not in lack. And that makes us happy. So I hope you liked it. Love to you. Gotta go.